Witam ponownie w Jade Empire. Nie zastanawiam się, pewnie ilu z was ta seria nudzi, bo trochę tutaj ich mało robię. Tak, bądź cicho. Ja gadam. Bo cóż, mało się odzywam, ale to niektórym chyba nie przeszkadza wcale. No, głównie oni gadają i to jest nudne na pody. Mało walki.
Good day, sir. Are you the new investigator I sent for?
Tak, wyglądam na takiego.
No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the ministry. Oh, this is terrible. Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control. I am Prefect Jitang. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man.
Tak.
The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
Wiemy, to słyszeliśmy. Ten bogaty człowiek jest winny, ale nagle sobie uniewinniony ktoś inny skazany.
Really? You will help me? Thank you. Thank you so very much. I need to find proof that Ling is the guilty one, and by so doing, exonerate Song Tao. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead. Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us. I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime. If you want to know more about Song Tao, you should speak with him yourself.
Czasami tak się zastanawiam, jak czasami w niektórych grach właśnie pokazuje się też to, co się dzieje w prawdziwym życiu. Co nie?
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared. Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required. I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere. But you could speak to him without raising suspicion.
Tak, akurat, że powie komuś obcemu.
I wish there was something concrete I could tell you. You're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing. Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do. Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't skip.
A difficult situation to be placed in. I hope we are up for the challenge.
Zobaczcie, że to skróciem, ale już na serii miałem dosyć. A pewnie większość by z was to już przeczytała, zanim oni by wypowiedzieli te kwestie.
I don't know why you're wasting your time. I'm obviously innocent, and yet you still want to risk yourself needlessly. I'm no fool. Those men haven't returned, and I can assure you it isn't because they've decided to take a holiday. Chasing after criminals is dangerous work. Obviously, There are risks involved. Why would you risk yourself when even the local minister seems content with the scholar's arrest?
Nie, wiecie co?
Of course. Do it.
Nie będę z nimi gadał już. Nie, to ma być let's play, a nie let's sleep. Dosłownie, można przy tym usnąć.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you. You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired
Ouch.
from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
I awans? Nie, na razie nurny. Dobra, i tyle mu powinno wystarczyć. Wybraniec fortuny. O.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
Nie no, jak zwykle, zabójcy lotosu mają piękną buźkę.
I have no instruction to give. If you want to catch my eye, you need to show me that your skills are far beyond the norm. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Remember Jingwu back in Two Rivers? He talked of fighting in the Imperial Arena one day. He would have done well.
Tak. Do tego jak ma się postać kobiety, to warto podejść. Dobra. Za każdym razem jak patrzę na takie pieski, przypominam mój piesek. Nie mam Pekinczyka. Nie wiem czy to Pekinczyk, ale wygląda. Okej. Co robi w ludzkiej kuchni przepis dla ludożerców? Nie chcę wiedzieć. Ale wracając do mojego poprzedniego. Nie mam Pekinczyka, niestety. Zmarło jej się. No trudno. Aha, z tobą, tak? Tak.
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Were you looking for me? I'm Lady Rento, and I was expecting someone sent by Captain Sen. Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Właśnie.
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him. I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. I'm sure you heard about it when it was performed in the Golden Way. Made quite the impression, I'm told. Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him. If you happen to find creative Yukong, do go easy on him, will you?
Dobra.
The poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband is being unusually cruel to him. Good luck with your search. I have to get back to the estate. So much to do.
Dobra, musicie wybaczyć mi na chwilę. Dobra, wróciłem. Musiałem coś załatwić.
What do you want? Do I know you? Really? Lots of people know me, so what? I'm a little busy right now. I've got a bowl of wine that needs drinking, so why don't you just find someone else to bother?
Możemy spróbować.
Who? I don't know anybody by that name, and I don't know anything about slave traders. Leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you, so why don't you just keep moving?
Tak, trzeba mu zapłacić 2000. Można spróbować tak.
Yes, yes that is. More than I'd see in a month. I might be able to take you there. You'll have to pay me now, and I'm not promising you won't get killed once we get there.
Nie, to ja was zabiję prędzej.
It's your life, friend. No refunds either. Follow me.
Zibao, what is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious. Now, there's an unknown quantity in this little meeting. Just who are you?
Jeny, ale gębę zrobił.
Song Tao, isn't that the fool who's taking the fall for Chandler Ling? Well, you've overheard your evidence. Too bad you won't get to tell anyone. Zibao was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much. Get him, boys. But don't kill him. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this.
Co ci jest z okiem?
Leaping tiger.
Dziękuję. A, tylko...
You can't keep up.
Kurde. No.
This has gone far enough. You're far better than the last dog who dared cross us. Maybe I was hasty in my decision to attack you. I have an eye for raw talent. That helps when picking slaves, but it comes in handy in sizing up potential allies. Who are you, and why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the fools hired by Prefect Chiton. So what business or grudge do you have with us?
I prawidłowa odpowiedź dla otwartej dłoni.
You're one of them, are you? Another fool like that scholar Song Tao, always thinking the poor are worth saving? You're better than that. You've just shown me your strength. Any poor wretch who had the discipline to fight like you wouldn't let themselves be enslaved. Someone like you deserves to work with me, not oppose me. I have a friend who could use your help, and I'm prepared to pay for it.
Właśnie.
If only I had a silver coin for every time I've heard that. Come then, let's end it.
No to byś nie dostał ani jednej.
You're too slow.
Uff, udało się. W ogóle tutaj mam ten durny błąd, że widzę... No, patrzę na podłogę. I warto wziąć chyba czarnego wichra.
Time to bloody my axes.
Ah, excellent.
Nic.
I have many items just waiting for you.
A, udało się.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
There you are. The governor sent Ho Chong, one of his lapdogs, to oversee the trial. I hope you learned something, or I'll have to proceed with Song Tao's sentencing. He took you there?
I know.
That's incredible. That's remarkable. Well, what did you find? Have you discovered evidence that exonerates Scholar Song Tao?
Ha! That doesn't prove a thing. Pieces of paper can be bought and sold just like anything. Just like anyone.
I się wrobiłeś tam.
I'm afraid you're quite mistaken, Chandlerling. This proves a great many things, including your guilt. I never suspected the slavers were so well connected.
Let me see that. Well, this certainly looks interesting. Suppose Scholar Song Tao can go free then. And you, Chandler Ling, will come with me for sentencing. It will be quick and harsh, I suspect. This sort of thing will not be tolerated in the Empire.
It's all a lie. You don't know what you're doing. You're all making a very big mistake.
Papa.
Thank you. Thank you for risking yourself to help me. If there's anything I can do to repay you, please ask. You are too kind. I have no real way to repay you. However, I do have some items you might be interested in. They're not here, of course. Come and find me in the Scholar's Garden, and I will be glad to show you what I have. I'll see you there. Goodbye, and thank you again.
That was very noble of you. I've never known anyone else who would risk so much to help a complete stranger. You surprised even me.
No. No, czas iść do szkoły czarnej pantery.
Do you really think we'll find Second Brother here in the city?
Why ask me? I don't even want to be here. Second Brother probably decided he didn't want to listen to Master Radiant anymore, and left to get some peace.
Never! Second Brother is devoted to Master Radiant. If anything, I suspect Master Smiling Hawk had something to do with his disappearance.
What? You dare accuse Master Smiling Hawk?
Quiet, you worms. You're here to look for Second Brother, not bicker like school children. Now get moving.
No, widać w tej szkole panuje ciekawa atmosfera. Dwóch mistrzów i uczniowie każdego się nienawidzą nawzajem. Czyli świetlistego nienawidzą Jastrzębia, Jastrzębia świetlistego.
Is this a school? It is so much bigger than what we had in Two Rivers.
A ty gdzie jesteś? Świetnie, gadam z duchami.
You're a fool if you believe what Master Smiling Hawk teaches. Brute force is not always the best way to win a battle.
Oh, and Master Radiant's ways are better? I don't think so. Brute force is the only way to get what you want, and I can prove it.
Daj, na oberwanie.
How?
I'll show you. Hey you! What do you think you're doing here? Get out of here or we'll throw you out!
Oj! Nie radzę ci tego powtarzać, bo oberwiesz.
Ha! You sound like my weakling friend over here. Oh, please let me pass? No. Now, how about you just turn yourself around before you get hurt?
Właśnie, bo za chwilę napytasz sobie biedy i to równej.
You don't hear so well, do you? Maybe we'll just have to show you what we mean.
A proszę cię bardzo.
Come on, let's teach our visitor some respect.
Ta, ja was nauczę szacunku. Jeden z głowy, drugi z głowy. Następny. I on. No dobra, druga runda.
Peace, Third Brother. That is no way to treat a guest.
To oni mnie zaatakowali po pierwsze. Ja się broniłem. To jest różnica wielka.
Enough. Leave us, Third Brother, before you disgrace the school and yourself, and take these novices with you. Wosa ir son sikun wan kut afku kawuk tatir. Wo ufna akna ir yakowak rui ni rui kuparfita.
I'm very sorry about that. We are not accustomed to having visitors. My name is First Brother Kai. Welcome to the Black Leopard School. No, nothing more than usual. Normally this kind of thing would never happen. Fortunately, you seemed more than capable of handling the situation. In all my years, I've never seen anyone but a master with skills like yours. I would not normally ask, but would you be interested in joining our school? It would be an honor to have someone of your skill.
Czemu nie? Poza ratowaniem cesarstwa mam czas na dołączenie do następnej szkoły.
Excellent. I must speak with the masters on your behalf. They are the final judge of such matters. Wait here. Good news. Master Radiant agreed to let you join. A rare honor indeed. In fact, he would like to meet with you once you have proven yourself. First, however, Master Radiant wants to ensure that your fight against the novices was not just luck. You must now defeat each of the brothers here at the school. Good. A positive attitude will win you many fights before you even begin. You have proven you can defeat our novices. Now you must prove yourself against the brothers. The brothers have trained long and are second only in skill to the masters. Sixth brother is the least skilled, so you will start with him. Work your way to third brother. If you succeed against him, you will then challenge me.
Właśnie. Ej, przecież jest 6, 5, 4, 3... I co, dwójki nie ma? Zjadł ją ktoś? Albo go?
Second brother is not here. For now you must face only third brother and myself, after you've defeated the other brothers. I must be honest with you. I believe Master Radiant has a plan in allowing you to join us. As you may have heard, there are 2 masters at this school. Master Radiant and I have tried for some time to temper Master Smiling Hawk's ways. He is cunning and ruthless, and has little regard for students. Normally I wouldn't speak openly about such things, but you are new, and your skill will draw his attention. Be careful. Master Smiling Hawk is a dangerous man. Good. You'll need to speak with each of the brothers and ask them to fight with you. I'm sure they'll be more than eager to oblige. Once you've defeated all the brothers, come and see me. Good luck.
Zmiana klejnotów, później znowu zmiana.
You filthy little swine! Look what you've done! Do you think I have nothing better to do than to clean up after you pigs all day long?
Yes, mistress. I mean, no, mistress.
Get out! Get out of here before I break your skull open, you little rat! This isn't a public restaurant. We only serve the students here. You'll have to
ale
be back
nie.
to if you're hungry.
Ale nie są te miłe panie kucharki, które są w szkołach. To by mnie tak przestraszyła, żebym nic nie zjadł.
Well, good for you. Do you want me to bake a special dessert in your honor? Questions about what? Go ask your teacher if you have questions. Masters? Ha! I'm the only master of this school. Those other two hide in their rooms all day long doing who knows what. How can you be master of anything when you never participate? It's unnatural. Of course, it wasn't always that way, or at least that's what I've heard. There was only one master once. Makes sense to me. Too many cooks in the kitchen, as I always say.
Nie, kucharek 6 to chyba tam nie ma co jeść.
Good.
Widzisz? Dobra.